Good night. It's maybe E3. Is anonymous account or is the untitled? I don't know. I think this is a title. This is an anonymous account. I don't know if this is a GM though. I'm not sure if this is a GM. It doesn't feel. It feels like it's somewhere in between IM GM. I don't think it's an FM. It's Levy's secret account. Yeah, Levy's 2850 is around Levy's peak in Blitz. Okay, that's very weird. Yeah, I mean, like one game is just weird. I don't understand that. I'll never understand the one game. Like I'll never understand it. Malding. I mean, who's malding, me or him? I don't know who's supposed to be malding, but yeah, weird. Very, very weird. He had to go. Yeah, I mean, maybe he had to go, but it's just very weird. Like I mean, playing one game is always like a big unwritten no rule. I'm just gonna take and go here 92. I don't know why I did this, by the way. It's actually pretty sketchy, like very sketchy by me. I only play one game. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably very bad for me, but I have H4 92. I mean, it's not so bad. Maybe. I mean, I can go 92. I guess I go C4 and Queen C2 at some point. Not very attractive, but playable at least. I mean, I can go C4. I can also play knight C4. I think I'm just going to go C4, Queen C2. Maybe play C5, Bishop B4. I always have just A3. So let's go here. I'm going to castle next move. Maybe A4, Bishop A3. I don't really like my position here, I have to say. It's not very attractive. Goes Bishop G4, which I think is a mistake. Knight G4 is probably the right move, because now, I mean, now my knights are pretty good here. This Bishop B4, A3 takes should be relatively okay. Why is it an unwritten rule? It's just kind of, you just don't play one game, because in general chess, you know, it's all about playing like a best of sequence. Wait a second, can I just take? It feels very risky. I'm just gonna go here. I don't know if it's right. I also probably shouldn't have done this because I still want a castle, and now I can't castle anymore. Not ideal. Do I have any tournaments soon? Probably World Rapid and Blitz, I think is my next tournament. Yeah, now I have all kinds of problems to deal with. I'm gonna go here, maybe B4, maybe knight E2 back again. This is really not very attractive. Very unattractive. Arjun works with Rustam. Which Rustam? Kasimzhanov? Which Rustam? Wasn't sure. I could have gone D5 too, which would have been much better. I also probably should take with the bishop there and gone knight F4. Not good. It's pretty ugly, actually, like very ugly. I'm gonna go here, maybe bishop D4. Don't like my position at all. I'm gonna go maybe here. I can still take and bring the bishop in. It's kind of bad, but it's not necessarily the end of the world. I also probably should have just traded because the E4 was hanging there. Yeah, Rustam Kasimzhanov. Yeah. No, I mean, it's very good trainer, obviously. Okay, now I'm in some deep trouble. So I think I have to go knight F4 here. I take with a pawn. I mean, I have to stop these knight jumps. Basically, I have to get a grip before this knight can come in. If the knight gets in, I just resign the game immediately. I have to stop that. Goes back to F6. I mean, I can obviously take, but I think I just go here. Close the file. I might do an Ali Reza and run my king out. Go here. I have knight A5 maybe. I think let's do an Ali Reza. I'm gonna try to run my king out manually. Yeah, I'm gonna run my king out. Now I'm fine. Let's go here. My king is safe. Everything is hunky-dory. I can double up. I can go Queen C3. Very pleasant. Let's go here. Go here. That was stupid, of course, but maybe I get my knight in now, actually. So it's getting a little bit dicey for black. My biggest advantage is that I'm much better at chess. Magnus the humble, right? Magnus ever humble. Let's go rook G1. Yeah, that's a good one. That's actually a really good one. Okay, I think I'm gonna go here in F5. Go here. Close the diagonal. E4 is weak. So I can take with the pawn, I suppose. I always have Queen B3. Hit the diagonal. I mean, this has to be really bad for black. You can even sack and sack and sack and sack. Should be really good for me. He's also got no time here. He's not wrong. Yeah, he's not wrong. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna guard the pawn. I want to go E4, maybe F3. I mean, F3 and rook G7 is actually just crashing through. I don't know why I didn't do that. but this still must be good enough. Go e4. I have knight f5 with the clean fork here. Oh, just resigns. Okay, let's go again. Let's play c5 here. Definitely gonna try to get back to 32 today. That's gonna be one of my goals. Let's play e5. I just take. Am I planning to play the FIDE Grand Prix? Yes, I am. Yeah. Let's go here. Knight d7 next move. Pretty standard so far. Rook c8, b5, all very normal. Maybe I play h6 at some point, depending. Could have played it right away, possibly. They removed the 9 pawn rule. What do you mean? How was my trip? My trip was very good, you guys. Thank you for asking. Very, very good. Okay, I'm gonna go b5, probably bishop e7, maybe knight b6. Okay, let's go here. This is step 1. Step 2 is probably, I can play h5, but I think I should start moving my knights in here. Try to take advantage of this king side, queen side. Maybe b4 next move. Feels pretty good. Objectively, it feels good, but not clear cut. Lighting behind you is so cool, man. Thank you, appreciate it. Okay, it goes a3. I just realized I kind of did not play this correctly, so I'm gonna go here. I don't know why I did that. It was stupid. Very stupid by me. But the thing is, I thought I could actually take and block and castles. I don't know if this is actually good. But I block, and then I have like queen c7. I can also just, okay, it goes knight d5. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Actually, no, it does not make a lot of sense, because I can take and go here and stop the knight jump. Now I can play rook c5, maybe queen b8, queen b6. Also, h4 is very weak. He goes g3. I think his idea is to play bishop h3. I'm gonna castle, go bishop e8 probably. Why does Arjun need Rustam? I mean, no one said he needs Rustam. Rustam's just a good coach. Let's play h5. h5 might just be bad too. I really need to somehow, I need to get rid of this knight. This knight on a5 is very annoying here. See what I can do. Just queen e2. I mean, that's the first step in what I think is the wrong direction. Maybe go e4 and g6. I'm gonna do it. I don't know if it's a good move. I'm gonna do it and try to open up the diagonal here. Try to create some big threats, maybe. Probably not right. Okay, takes with the bishop. Go rook e8, maybe. Target the bishop. It's actually quite scary now. I've misplayed this completely. If I sack, that's no good. If I sack, I mean, that's playable, but not great. Totally misplayed this position. Go here. Go here. At least I control g4. There are no breaks. It takes, I take and block. Go here, I guess. I still have f5 ideas as well. Just trap the bishop. He just blundered. Very fortunate for me. Rest of Hikaru equals comeback hit. Well, I mean, yeah, it's good to get a break. Although I wouldn't say I'm playing great chess to start so far today. Good night. It's maybe e3. Is anonymous account or is the untitled? I don't know. I think this is a title. This is an anonymous account. I don't know if this is a GM though. I'm not sure if this is a GM. It doesn't feel. It feels like it's somewhere in between IM GM. I don't think it's an FM, but it could be. I think it's an IM. I think it's like a 25-ish GM. That's my guess. He plays the wrong order here. I think that's just a free pawn. It's Levy's secret account. No, it's not. It's not. But yeah. When am I getting back to puzzles? I'll be getting back to puzzles. Okay, I think I just go. Question is, do I play f3 or do I move a bishop? Like, I can also go bishop e3. I'm gonna go here on bishop e2. Makes a lot of sense. I also have a scope on this diagonal too. My bishops are really, really good here. Yeah, Levy's 2850 is around Levy's peak in blitz, but this is not Levy. I'm pretty confident when I say that. I could also check. Maybe that was better. Let's go back here, I guess. Keep the scope alive. Keep the double scope. Okay, goes knight d5. Obviously trade. I think I'm gonna take and take. But bishop f6 check if he tries to win the pawn. Go here. But yeah, this isn't Levy. Okay, so I'm gonna move the king up. Maybe play rook. I can also go for g4. I guess I go here on rook e1 or rook c1. I don't know, but I figure I've got 3 pawns here. This should be very good for me if I play this correctly, which I undoubtedly will not. But okay, let's go here in rook d2. Guard all the squares. I guard both of these squares so he can't do anything. And now I can play g4 h4, start to expand on the king side maybe. Let's go g4. He has rook f4, but I have rook d1. He's trying to get bishop c4. Actually, why did I go g4? That was a horrible move. Oh yeah, that was a very poor move. I'll go g5. I have bishop f6 now at least. Check. I think he missed bishop f6. Now, I mean, I feel like I should be better somehow. I'm just gonna start running this h pawn up the board. Try to attack here, maybe f4, f5, maybe just rook e1. Trusting that my 3 pawns here on this king side are better than his 1 pawn. h5, h6, f4 looks good, so let's keep rolling. Wow, he just takes. Okay. So I'm gonna go. My pawn should be faster here. I don't take. Actually, why did I do that? I could have just gone g. No, actually I couldn't because the bishop covers backwards. He goes there. I guess I'll go here. I don't know if this is right, but it seems reasonable to go g6, g7. Also have f4, f5 at some moment. Keep rolling the pawns. Keep rolling them. Feels like this should be winning. Well, it's not completely clear. I have 3 pawns. His 2 pawns are not really very fast here on this king side. If I go here and oh, it doesn't work. Okay, so let's go. If I go to d4, then he has b5, so it's a little bit tricky. Actually, let's go here because now. Oh, I think I just made a blunder. Maybe. Oh wait, if I go here, g6, he can take. Shoot. I just blundered horribly. Why did I do this? And I'm also down on time, which doesn't help. Here, hit the pawn. How do I do this? G6 takes. I mean, I kind of have to, I guess. Don't want to do this, but maybe I can win this. This is going to be rook and bishop versus rook. See if I can win this game. So here I can go king d5. I think I can still win this game. I have rook g7, g6. A lot of counterplay here. a3. Wait a second. I go rook b3. Okay, so I think I check. Go here, king c5, I guess. If I get rook and bishop versus rook, I'm pretty confident that I will win this, but so I go here. Go here, and now bishop b2, and now I should win because now I collect all the pawns, and we're headed for rook and bishop versus rook. Take. Go here, collect the pawn. Here, I guess. Check. Go here. And now I think I go here and he loses. Oh wait, he doesn't lose the rook. What am I doing? There we go. Takes in here, and now we win the game. Okay, let's go again. Is it theoretical draw? Yeah, theoretically it is a draw. 7 more to go. So let's keep going. Go here, play e5. What about Arjun? I already spoke about Arjun. Let's play knight g4. Actually, I don't know why. He can just go back. Oh, he doesn't go back, I guess. Play this and knight f6, I guess. So lucky by you. I mean, lucky in the sense that I messed, you know, I guess you could say lucky, but I mean, I did mess up a completely winning position, to be fair. Okay, what do I want to do? I'm just gonna go g6 and bishop g7 probably, just develop here. I don't know if this is right, but it seems reasonable at least. Because h3, let's go here, maybe knight d7, maybe a5. Play castle and maybe play queen. I don't know what I'm doing exactly. I'm just playing bad chess at the moment. Let's go here and here. H7 maybe. He plays e5, which I'm a little surprised to see, because now I can take the bishop. It should be okay. I think France should be disappointed when. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about that, by the way, you guys. France did not win the gold despite Alireza's great performance. France did not win the gold, which was fairly shocking. I also could have taken this pawn. I don't know why I didn't. Which is kind of surprising. I do have to admit. Let's go a5 at bishop a6. I have a4. A lot of ideas here. Hope you're well, Hikaru. Greetings. Yeah, I'm very well. He blundered this too. Now I collect a rook. The center is going to open up, and this should all just be very, very clean. Yeah, Ukraine was. Yeah, I don't. But Ukraine, who played? I was Chuki wasn't playing for Ukraine, was he? I thought that who was playing for Ukraine? I didn't actually follow it closely. Thank you to Tally for the 6 months. Thank you to Beast for the 23. Thank you to Derek Gaddis for the 16. Thank you to Joseph White for the 16. Stress Man Alice. Try to say my name. Valid. Thank you so much to GM Soupy and Dan as well. Okay, let's go B3 here. I don't know why I wasted all that time. A Korobob, Anton Korobob. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's very, very impressive. Magnus is a Dairy Monkey. No, he's not. Magnus is definitely not. Magnus is many things. That is not one of them. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is it was a very, very impressive performance. Go here, 92. Yeah, like who they had no Ponomaryov. I mean, it's insane. They had no Ponomaryov. They had no Ivanchuk. I mean, like, that's a huge performance by Ukraine. That's a massive performance. I did not follow closely. No, I was on vacation, you guys. When I take a vacation, I mean I take a vacation. I don't look at chess. Thank you, Nemir, for the 5. Thank you, Alleged Death. Thank you, Lates, for the prime. No, I didn't touch chess when I was on vacation. Literally didn't touch it at all. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. All right, let's see. Queen a5. Let's go king b1. I can just take. It's not a great position here. I mean, maybe there's some attack, but I think I'm okay. I don't understand that move at all. Where exactly is it going? Okay, I have c4 maybe. I think I'm gonna play c4 because now knight b4 I have a3. I can no longer really play on the wing, and now my double op combo is really good. The classic Malcolm X is good here, so should be doing pretty well. Favorite vacation spot? I love Hawaii. Hawaii is probably my favorite spot. Let's go. I can play e4. I can also go knight f3. Did I get chess withdrawal? No, I didn't get any chess withdrawal. Let's play e4 here. He plays d4. Okay, I gotta open up the scope here. 100%. I think I play h4 maybe. I don't know if that's right. There's knight e8. That's probably a good move. Kind of misplaced. I'm gonna go a3. I'm gonna probably go king a1 and like rook b1. That's my idea here. Go here, play rook b. Okay, plays there. I'm gonna play h4, consolidate the chain. I can play rook b1. It's interesting. I'm gonna play because if takes, I have bishop c1, and I trust I have enough play here. Thank you to Real God of Blood for the 6. Thank you to Matthew Garwood for the 20. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Matthew. Let's go king here, I guess. I don't know if I like my position per se, but it's playable at least. Thank you to Rook d3 for the 18 months. Thank you so much to Rook d3. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna go here because now if check, I can just scoot the king out of the way. In fact, I think I'm probably gonna scoot my king to c2 maybe. Playing this very strange. I don't really know what I'm doing in this game. I think knight f3. I have to be careful still. Yeah, let's go here. If it takes, I can still take. I mean, I just gotta get my king to c2. That's all that matters here. I thought that was a mistake. Can't I just take and take? I mean, it still is check, but my king just slides over and I should be safe. You know, Nixter Monster for the 7 months. Thank you so much, Nixter Monster. Appreciate it. Arju beat Fabiano in Blitz. Yeah, that was a great game that he played. I vaguely recall seeing it. With the bishop or knight. I actually don't know. I think I'm gonna take with the bishop. Knight before just king b2 looks fine. I take and then yeah, okay, so he takes that one. Maybe I should have taken with the knight. Yeah, he gets this. Now I have to go g4. Still good, but I'm not enthused. Go here, sidestep from weird stuff. Let's go here. I think I have the tickle. Let's tickle the rook and then let's come back. And I just come back. Here goes rook f8. I think I can just start running the pawn maybe. g5 is maybe better, but this still should be very good. G5 G6 was probably much more conclusive. 11,000 viewers, pent up demand for Hikaru streams. It's been a while. I mean, I haven't streamed in what, 10 days? I mean, I know I had that kind of temporary, I mean, that like 1 hour Title Tuesday stream, but that's not a real stream. I mean, that was just like full of errors. Like my internet was dying. Spotify, I think, crashed then. I think for the 3 months. So yeah, it was just weird. Yeah, the stream was just, it just wasn't meant to be. What can I say? That idea was kind of, not gonna lie. Yeah, it just didn't work out. Okay, I mean, my pawns are just too fast here, I think. I don't know, 2 pawns on the 7th. I mean, no attack on the king side. The queen side, it's over. Am I playing more chessable courses? No, I'm not. I'm not. That was sort of a byproduct of the Magnus tour. I mean, I basically just did a best games compilation. They need Pooh Valley for the 3 months. So no, the short answer is no. I'm just gonna play f6. I don't know why I did this. Is stupid. Go here in castles. I can take. Go f5, maybe e4. Take with a pawn, of course. Go here. I don't love this position, but I think it's okay. Let's go rook e8. Challenge Jospin. Yeah, I mean, obviously my rating took a huge hit when I lost all those points to Peter in the match, but yeah, let's go here knight. Oh, I miscalculated this very slightly. Question is, can I play h6 and get away with it? I think the answer is I'm gonna try to get away with this. I don't know if I can. Okay, but that allows knight f8 and bishop e6, and now I'm very, very happy with my position again. Nepo versus Magnus. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen in that. Did I get my Bitcoin shorts in? No, I don't. I mean, I don't know what that means exactly. But anyway, let's go here and target the knight. I can obviously trade. I have g5, knight e6. Very, very pleasant position. I like your schedule for this week a lot. Yeah, my schedule's back to the regular. It's pretty early, as always, you guys. I was surprised to see an OTV video. I kind of alluded to it, though. I alluded to it before. I can go king h8, maybe. Go here. I'm looking to play knight g5, maybe something. I don't know what I'm doing exactly, but I'm doing something here. And now I thought I had knight g5 here. So knight g5 takes. I'm gonna go for it. Maybe it doesn't work, but takes, knight f7, takes, and bishop. I don't know what's going on. Let's take, because here I can take. I don't know if this should work though. Takes. I have bishop c4 to hit the rook. I'm still attacking the rook at the end, so I should be winning. I predict the guy who wins the most games will win the match. That's yeah, that's a very, very bold prediction. Very, very bold. Go here. Magnus took a big swipe at Nepo. What I don't know what that means exactly, but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a fun match. Looking forward to it. Okay, let's see now. I can play rook d3 here. a5, b5 I don't love. g5 I don't love. a5, actually a5 I have knight d7. I think it makes quite a bit of sense here. Oh, he called him a wild card. Okay, wait, but now I can also go here. Something should be collapsing. I don't know what's collapsing, but it feels like something should be. Okay, so I'll go here. Doesn't have bishop c2, bishop c4. I have rook d4. I mean, multiple attacks basically. So he resigns. Let's keep going. 4 more to go to 10. Let's play e4. I will get back to puzzles, you guys. Thank you to Dig Big Champ for the prime. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I will get back to puzzles a little bit later on. Once I adopt this guy, that's when I'll resume. We'll resume puzzles then. Castles. Calling him a wild card makes no sense. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's what it is. Also, bishop f4 maybe was the right move. Go here and just trade, I guess. Play f3. I want to stop knight g4, of course. g4. I kind of like my structure here. Pretty reasonable. Nice pawn structure. I recovered 30 points already. No, I recovered like 20, I think. I have g5 or wait, I have whatever. Let's go e5 f4. Why not? This is kind of turning into a French here. Very Frenchish position. Plays h5. I guess I go g5. He goes g6 probably. I think I'll go here and rook c1 maybe. Slight advantage for me, not much. Of course, the pawn structure is not ideal, but I think it's not too bad either. Dude, Nelly cruising for the 10 months. Thanks so much, Nelly Cruz. Now the question is, do I want to trade this bishop or not? He did not move his king, right? No, he hasn't moved his king, so he can still castle. So that kind of matters somewhat. How do I want to do this? I can obviously trade. Let him keep the bishop. I have to think about this pretty closely here. I don't like this, but I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna look to maybe play knight e2. Not much, but it should be something. See what I can do. I also have something like knight a4, which is a big trick as well. Big trick. You know, Rafter for the 8 months. Time will tell, you guys. Someone just said Ali Rez will be a world champion. Time will tell. Time will tell. Again, he's been on a big run, but time will tell. And I would say also there's one other thing. You know, there are a couple things that I would say, but what I would ultimately say is, like, right now everything is going great. It's amazing. Preparation's working. Everything is really clicking for him. And he's just on a fantastic run right now. But again, it's not always going to be like that. And how he does when there's adversity, when he's not playing good chess, is really going to be important. Why did I allow knight b? That was so stupid of me. I should have played a4. So stupid of me. Let's see. How do I guess I go here and trade? I have knight d4 maybe. Okay. Magnus broke 2800 beating 2750s. Ferrugia broke 2800 beating 2600s, and a few 2700s. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously a slight difference, but that's not really saying a whole lot. It's, I mean, they both are winning. I mean, you're winning. It doesn't matter what the levels are. Am I ever going to play classical chess? I believe that I'm going to be playing the FIDE Grand Prix in February. I mean, again, any tournament, you never really know what the situation is, but I do believe I'll be playing that in February. And I'll probably be playing the World Rap. Oh, I just clicked the pawn. I just clicked the pawn to highlight it. Oh my god. I'm just trying to highlight the pawn. I was trying to highlight that it was one of the weaknesses, that it should have been back. Yuck. I might be able to draw this though. Wait, let's see. Can I draw this somehow? Let's go here. I mean, I don't think I can, but see if I can. We go king b3. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, he blundered. I think he was actually. Is this winning or not? I think he blundered. I think I might actually draw this. Wow. Still a draw. I think I can still draw this. Insane. I think I'm still gonna draw this. Crazy. Wow. Insane. I'm still gonna draw this. 50 move roll? Yeah, that'll be coming up soon. There's just no way to break through here. Just a draw. I can't gamble either because of the pawn structure is such that it would be very unfavorable. He plays f6. I mean, wait, do I take is the question. I also don't know if taking was right. Now I go here and I win the game. Amazing. Amazing, you guys. Absolutely amazing. Knights just aren't very good pieces, as we've learned. Alright, let's go again. WTF? Yeah, I just highlight a square and I win anyway. Well, that's life. It's better be lucky than good, as the saying goes. Yeah, what can I say? It's better to be lucky than good. Play e5 here. I mean, it happens. He misplayed it. The funny thing is when f6 was actually, I think he might have been winning after f6 anyway. I'm gonna look after the adoption. Thank you to Rectillionaire for the 5 Kashinanga as well. Thank you so much. I'm gonna look after the adoption. As to whether that's actually, wait, okay, plays f4. I just take. He's gonna lose a tempo here, I think. I'm gonna look afterwards to see if it works. I want to see if it works. Whether it's still winning with f6. I can play d5. I can play d5 right here. But I think I'm gonna go here and then just d5. He's queen e2. He wasted a tempo though, so wasted a tempo. Go here because I have bishop g4 if he castles. There's a3. Okay, I'm gonna play a4. He has to go back. And I have d5 here even. I don't know if I love it though. Knight d4 is always a move, but I think I'm just gonna go here and castles. Just keep it really simple. He goes knight f3 as expected. I'll just castle. Castles as expected. Oh, he's threatening e5 here. I have to be a little bit careful now. Maybe I just go queen a5. I'm just gonna sack a pawn here, play for rook c8, maybe some counterplay, maybe just rook d8 next move. Not clear cut. Thank you to Cyboy, thank you to Mamone as well. Thank you so much. Okay, takes. I guess I take. Knight e5 here. I also can just go like, I guess just rook c8, put pressure on the c file. I have like a knight move. I've got queen c5, I've got knight d7. That shows you it's better to play on than to resign sometimes. Well, I mean, obviously, but I mean, this is like a very unique example. He does go there, but now I go here. I hit the rook a5 maybe. Let's go here, touch the queen. If rook c6, I just take. Queen's under attack. I have knight e5. Very bad position for white here. Any news about the FIDE Grand Prix? I don't know anything more than it's supposed to happen in February. That's all I know about it. But yeah. But I do intend to play in that event. Oh, what about Ferrugia being the youngest 2800 player ever? I already spoke about that earlier. Very impressive stuff. That's all. That's all I really have to say about it. Just very impressive. I mean, there's not much else to be said. Take. Let's just take. I really like my position. I have rook e1 here. I have bishop c4 as well. This looks very bad for white. Thank you, Lance Ulysses, for the 14 months. Thanks so much. Okay, now I think I have knight d5 here. Go here. Maybe I had bishop f5 too. If he take knight b5, and do I go queen c5? What's going on here? Everything's kind of loose here. I'm threatening mate as well. Kind of a mate threat as rook as knight are loose. My knight's a little bit loose too. I have rook e3. e3, yeah, this should just be winning. If he goes down, he's overload. Wait, not so simple. Wait, here it takes. Not so simple. Oh, bishop f5 was the winning move. Oh, still should be good for me. Okay, let's see. So if I take and then take, still should be good. Takes. I go here. He takes. He gets mated still, so he's gonna lose material, and with it, he's gonna lose the game. I said last year Alirez will hit 2900. No, you guys, that's just wild optimism. That's just wild optimism. Okay, let's go back to e4 here. We're up 8, so we need to win 2 more. Go here, play c3, play h3, bishop d3, c2 here. Of course he can't take, it's the classic right triangle. Yeah, I mean 2900 is just not going to happen, you guys. Like I know you think it's like, oh yeah, he's winning a lot of games, but like, I mean, he's not going to keep winning at that clip. I mean, Magnus's peak 2880 was insane. I mean, like, people don't understand how absurd that was. And there's more parity now than there was when Magnus hit that. So it's insane. Yeah, I mean, to get to 20, I'll give you an example. To get to 2900, he would have to win. He would basically have to win every single game against like 2780 players. So he'd have to beat Fabiano every game. That's just like not going to happen. I mean, he could maybe beat Fabiano like 60% of the time. I mean, that's, I think, a reasonable clip if you're a better player, potentially. I mean, I'm not saying that he would, but potentially, you know, you could see something like that. But I mean, saying that he's gonna win, he's gonna win at a like 80-90% clip, which is what you'd have to win at, is just not gonna happen. 69%, yes, of course he could win 69% of the time. Let's take. But yeah, draw's okay. No, I mean, you basically cannot draw. I mean, that's sort of what I was saying about Ali Reza being 2800 now. Is he's gonna have to shift to the situation where every draw he has against like Grishchuk, for example, he's gonna lose like 1 point. Maybe not 1 point, because Grishchuk I think is still 2780-ish, but he's gonna lose half a point. So if he draws 2 games against like Grishchuk, for example, he'll lose at least 1 rating point. So that's what I think people forget. They forget that now where he's at, every draw against every single draw is going to cost him rating points. If he plays a 1000, he could get there. Yeah, but I mean, let's be serious. That's not going to happen. Okay, I can play Queen D4, which actually looks like a very good move. Knight guards the queen, no tricks. Rook E3, Rook D1. Feels very, very pleasant. Cover Ding versus Liu Shanglei. What is there to cover in that match other than the fact that I expect Ding to just roll him like a bagel? I can play Rook D1 here, maybe. Everything looks guarded, at least temporarily. I can play Rook D2, or actually Rook E2 looks quite decent. Let's go here, trade, and go Bishop F1. I have to be careful that I'm not hanging something here. Yeah, I said roll him like a bagel. Actually, that doesn't make sense. You don't roll your bagels. Think of time travel for the 4 months. Think of turbo for the 11. Although you do roll your bread, of course. You roll the dough to get the bread. So maybe it kind of works. Doesn't really work, but maybe. Let's go here, attack the bishop, and take the pawn. Yeah. Will he win 4 games? I don't know. It remains to be seen. I'm gonna go here. Oh, he just goes back. What am I doing? Can't he just farm 2650 and never play 2700s? No, because I mean, again, that's just not how it works. Rook C1. That's probably a very good move. But I have to be very careful how I play this, actually. I'm gonna go here and force a trade. I don't like my position, I have to admit. I do have Rook F3. I can also just go here, Knight C2, maybe. It's actually quite tricky, but he has a bad bishop here. It's worth noting. I have Rook F3 also. I have Queen D3. King G8. That's a strange move. I think I can now target pawns, maybe. Isn't that a free pawn? That's a big blunder by my opponent. Now he's in really bad shape, because now everything is kind of tied down. Can't move the bishop because he loses. He can't take this because I take. So he can't move the bishop. He can't move the rooks than this. So everything's just tied down here. Everything's just glued and isolated. So he's just completely lost. Need a Lynn Simon for the 12 months. Thank you so much, Lynn Simon. You dedicate yourself to streaming. I mean, I've been streaming for a long time now, you guys. I've been streaming, I mean, seriously, since late 2018, pretty much October 2018. So over 3 years now. Yeah, he goes D5, which is almost an only move, but the problem is, well, actually, that's actually a good move. Wait, that's maybe a very good move. Why did I allow that? How peculiar, how bizarre, how very, very bizarre indeed. Wait, why did I allow that? Wait, that's a very good move. What am I doing? He's got no time, though. I'm gonna sack a piece here, I think. Oh, wait, that's a mistake. I take and go back. Should I go here? Take, and then I go here. Yeah, I did buy the shirt when I was in Hawaii. Thank you, Slayer Slayers. Thank you, Chukus. Thank you, Robert Sensei. Thank you so much. Okay, one more for the adoption. Uno Mas. I think the World Championship will have decisive games. I think, I mean, a couple of people asked me, have asked me about it. I think what I would say, this is what I had against Jossman round 1 of Arena Kings last week. Let's see. Am I gonna get smoked here? Am I gonna get smoked and rolled? I mean, I know this is not good, by the way. Go here, just takes, and I go Bishop E7, I guess. This is actually quite bad, I think. I'm gonna go here. I don't know what this does exactly, but it's a move. But yeah, I think what I would say is that Queen H5. What does that do? I have G6. Wait, I have to be very careful. G6. What's his move? I don't see his win here. Maybe I'm insane. He can't take anything on e6. If he goes back to f3, I finish my development with the fianchetto. He goes back, I just go here. So he doesn't have time to get anything to g5 and f6 before I develop the bishop. So I think I should just be winning here. But yes, we will be covering the world championship. What was I was starting to say something off. What was I starting to say? I forget. But now his knight's under attack too. And now he doesn't have knight f5 because now the pawn covers. He basically just destroyed his position, and I should just be winning already. Oh, I was saying decisive games. Yeah, I would say this. I think if it's if it's like very different than say the Fabiano match, and there are a lot of decisive games, something has gone very, very wrong for Magnus. That's what I would say. Plain and simple. Okay, wait. I know I'm much better here, but I have to be careful. I also just take maybe. I think that's a mistake though. Should just castled right away. You have knight c6. I don't like it. I'm just gonna castle, play a5, keep this simple. Okay, goes knight c6, so I trade, of course. Open up the double scope here. Go queen a8, target the pawn. Maybe rook b8. I mean, I feel like I'm better here. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna play here, target the pawn. Keep building the center here at d5. Go here. Go here. Oh, d4 is bishop e4. Stupid. Let's go here. Maybe bishop b3. I still have d4. Still have rook b8. Still a very, very pleasant position. But yeah, if it's really close and there are a lot of draws, I assume that bodes well for Magnus objectively. I think if there are a lot of decisive games, that bodes very, very badly for Magnus. That's broadly speaking what I would say. My opponent has a backwards pawn here that's permanently weak now. I can play d4. I can also go like rook c4. I think I'm just going to line up the legendary triple stack here. I'm not really sure what he does. I mean, he goes queen c2. Okay, I think I'm just going to play h5. Keep taking space here. Take space on the king side. Let's go here. He can finally move the bishop. But I'm going to target the rook, move the rook. I think I have d4 somewhere in here, but I'm just going to go here, line up d4 now. Still not easy to prove. Huh. I need a post book for the 11. Is it too late to replace Nepo with Ali Reza? Very funny. Somehow I've let him off the hook here. Let's trade and go here and open it up. Not so happy with this. Oh, did I just blunder? Wait, let's go here, I guess. Trying to permanently weaken his structure. Should have gone here in rook c2 also. It goes rook c2, and now I'm feeling stupid already. Go here. What am I doing? I guess I go here. Totally misplayed this. Might have to flag him here. Not happy at all about that. Go here. Go here, I guess. Target all the pawns. There. Okay, I guess I take. Let's go here. I go here, target the pawn, and now I'm gonna win this end game. It's gonna be 4 versus 3, but with the weakness. Go here, bring my king in. Go here, I can play a4 maybe. Actually, what am I doing? Still should be winning. He has this weak pawn that in the end game should be winning for me. Go here, target the pawn. I'm gonna have the wide peepos here as well. I'm gonna have the 2 split, and this should be GG's. I prefer pineapple. Yes, thank you. Go here, and now the wide peepos win the day. There should be a way to win here. Wait, let's just go here. Actually, I'm gonna have 3 peepos in the center of the board here. I mean, there's no way you can stop all 3. Too many peepos. Oh, why did I do that? That was stupid. Oh well, still wins. checkmate. And there we go. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a short break, go use the restroom. Now I will get back to puzzles as well, so I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.